Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It's Mike with smartoptiontrading.com. It is Wednesday, the 27th of January. This is our daily recap. I'm putting out to members. I'm going to put it on Twitter as well for you guys tonight. Let's chat, guys. For people who are members or with me, I've been telling you the market action's been off now for a couple of weeks. And you look at the daily chart here on the SPY, and we have a clear breakdown. We gapped down. We went below the 8-day. We've shot through the 21-day, and we're here on the lows with about 30 minutes to go as Jerome Powell has finished speaking. Typically, if Powell speaks and we sell off after he speaks, we tend to go further down. We'll see if this is the case this time. Good earnings haven't seemed to be mattering too much to this market. The market's not happy. We have not seen a move like this in a while. We had a strong move up from the November election, right? And now you're seeing some froth coming in, some selling coming in, right? Doesn't mean we're going to fall apart, but it does mean that the market here is saying, I'm tired, I'm exhausted, and maybe some of the action that's going on in the market here is getting people spooked. Talk about that more in a minute. Bottom line is right now, you're looking at this market, the next target would be the 50-day, which is right around this 370 area, kind of comes into some of these areas here. And then you lose that, you watch this level right around this 365 area. You lose 365 and we could be in a little bit more trouble, guys. And that could be a little bit problematic at that point. The 100-day is all the way down at 354 and the 200-day is still down at 333. And that's something to realize. We're getting extended off of these. That said, this is not, do I believe this is game over for the markets? Not at this time. I believe any pullback is a reason to deploy cash into, and I've raised a lot of it. So let's talk about today. And one thing we do here is we always find things to trade. So for today, Microsoft here to me on great earnings is, weak. Gave the whole entire earnings move to all-time highs back. Came down, not a good candle on Microsoft if you're long-term. AMD on great earnings and guidance as well, also not acting well. Gap down lower here. Tonight we have Apple after the close. I'll be looking to play that. That's at 4:30. We have Facebook also tonight, right? Look at this nasty down candle in Facebook. A little surprising to me, given that one of the big drivers of Microsoft's earnings was terrific advertising revenue. Not a good sign for them. We have names like Lam Research. We got McDonald's tomorrow. We had Boeing's earnings today. I cannot say this in any other way. Boeing was a freaking disaster on earnings. EPS loss of almost $16 a share. Honestly, for me, I see a move down lower on Boeing. I see 190 area, fill this gap down to 187. If not, then I see the 160 area and this gap fill come into play at that point. We'll keep an eye on this, and that's the one as well. What was driving the market today and what was in play? Well, these short float names that Wall Street Bets has made famous. By the way, thank you guys. I've enjoyed making money with your stuff you're doing. And we've seen these big moves. So we'll start with GME. And GME all the way up to 380 today, hit a pre-market high, by the way, of 385. So just missed that. And it's holding in well. And I think that's the surprising thing to me. They've already got multiple funds, short funds out of this thing. Who's left to sell at this point other than the people of Wall Street Bets and the people who have piled in behind them? And where is management? Why do we have a secondary? I mean, if I'm GME right now, I do a 5 million share secondary, which is nothing because it's only a 69 million share float at $200, which is well below here, and I pay off my debt or buy somebody. All right. So we have a big move on GME. We had AMC go to the moon this morning, all the way up plus over 20. Right. Look on the over after $25, pushing again. They like to push these after hours. So we'll keep an eye on that one. This COS has gone ballistic. All right. COS here closed at 10 all the way to 69 here at this point. What did I trade today? I traded COS pre-market, made about $1,000. I made a couple grand trading on this NOC. Why NOC? My God, the flow today, they were all over this thing. Literally probably well over 1 million contracts traded on this thing today. Grabbed it, tried to stay at 516, sold up along the way. The only thing I did bad on my last runner, I wasn't paying attention on the open from this halt and the re-halt, and I got out at 710. 710 was my final sale. I'm out of it from 516, but maybe this moves after hours, right? We'll see what that looks like. Bottom line is they're all over these names. Fubo, Kerensdale's coming out tomorrow with a video why they're short this and their thesis. You know what happens when people come out short against Wall Street bets, they go after it and they make them bleed. So, look at Fubo here, just shy of all-time highs at 62. So, pick your name here today. Pick what you want to play. Plenty of names running, but overall, guys, and the one thing I want to stress to everybody is the market internals are horrible. The market is weak. The market is not happy. So, again, lots of cash on hand waiting to buy. Until then, I'll either play short positions. Didn't today because I was too busy making money long. Nothing wrong with that, right? Oh, and I traded TQQQ today as well. So nothing wrong with trading to the long side when you find things to trade. Just realize that long-term positions are not good. I also took off my rig position. I had my last 500 shares from 2,500. I sold the last 500 for a loss after a nice win on the other ones, down about $1,000 on those. But rig bounced today. Everybody's, why'd you sell it? Well, my thesis on energy and oil has changed, and I sold it up here into this bounce and said enough is enough. I'm done. So, guys, that's my review today. My thought process here is be extra careful. The VIX here is over the 200-day and a big move here to the highs, and the market's saying it's not happy. So wait now for some type of reversal action to get long. Have your cash levels high, and we'll see where we go from here. Hope everybody's safe. Have a great night, and I'll be staying live with my members till 4:30 plus trading.